Oh, hi, beautiful souls. I'm hearing make sure you stay in a positive energy right now for your highest good protection. You are a positive, powerful alchemist. And I'm hearing, I just had this looking at the Queen of Cups. You really need to trust in your intuition right now. And Ace of Cups, because I'm hearing they're trying to make you feel like you're the problem, or running around saying you were the problem or something. Or maybe somebody you care about. Take it how it resonates. You're the reason that things... they're saying like you hexed or cursed people or something, or you're bad luck. But it's because they're guilty. Hearing, and they're very scared. And they're feeling like they really have to like defend themselves because they've done so fucking much to you, and you've been standing your ground. You're standing your ground. So now they have to respond to all the people that they lied to about you. And I'm saying I'm hearing the work that they said that you do is dull, or you're dull or dumb. I don't know. This is just like petty shit. And just trying to follow the leader, I heard. And so the people that have been lied to, are seeing the truth. Because no matter what these people do in the physical or spiritual to slow you down or stop you, it ain't working. Whatever they're doing, right? It's not working. You're still super high vibrational. You're still just walking around lollygagging, going on your fucking best adventure, right? Trust that everything happens for a reason. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. You're focusing on that which frightens you. Yeah. They're trying to like project mental illnesses on you, I'm hearing. But they're just trying to destroy your physical world right now, I'm hearing, because you're mentally so strong. And so they're trying to make you feel like that you need all the things that they have. You don't need anything. This says take a break from society, find or be a mentor commitment to your spiritual growth. You only need you and God. Keep being in alignment by choosing only you and getting away from them. And I'm hearing there's a karmic mother figure who did some sort of spell work on somebody's kid to have issues with their body. I'm hearing this mother figure right now is really actually like losing her actual goddamn mind right now. And somebody's really quiet and has a lot of anxiety because they caused a child to be sick. And this person's child, if it's your child, is not sick. And if your child was sick, I'm hearing you took a good care of them and made sure they were good regardless, and nobody got sick, or like whatever it is that they were doing, it didn't happen. 10 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 9 of Cups. If somebody did go to the hospital, take it how it resonates, you got them the help they needed, right? Or you were fine, or they were fine, like no matter what, right? And I'm hearing that somebody's in great health, it could be you, and somebody was lying about that. Like somebody said that you or someone broke somebody's heart by being indecisive about them, and something that they did pertaining to their third eye. So I'm hearing that somebody's saying that like you're a gift stealer. That's hilarious. Saying somebody stole their gifts, just lying, saying the reason that somebody else is in this unity hierophant, this spiritual leader, Empress Emer energy, they're only in that energy because they stole, you or them stole somebody else's gifts. So whichever end you are on the receiving lie of that, they're telling people, oh, I was this gifted and this person came into my life and stole everything from me, and now I don't have anything. Well, for one, the divine's saying, no, you came at a chosen one and I blocked you, bitch. You're all learning right now, so the karmics. And so I'm saying you're standing your ground, believe in yourself, wonderful people want to help you, and they're wondering why their spell work's not working. And it could be karmic family. And I'm hearing karmic older feminine is trying to keep dipping in. She wants to know if she's stopping you from being happy and stopping you from being in this loving, good energy. 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled, dreams coming true. Actually, this is wishes coming true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of addiction or codependency. So just keep believing in yourself. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Stop trying to avoid your love feelings by burying yourself in work. But I'm hearing a mother tower. Tower. This mother figure is tower because she's not able to block her own child. Usually she's been able to slow you down your whole life by doing certain things, but it's not working at all. Why? Because the Wheel of Fortune's here. Destiny. The wheel delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new card or travel. So they wanted a win and they weren't getting it, so they tried to stop you in the physical because you have a lot of spiritual strength or something, so they're trying to slow you down so much. Stop your growth. Stop you from flourishing and doing well. Manage resources wisely. achieve a balance in how you spend and save money because you're helping out those less fortunate. You're trapped, I'm hearing. Yeah. So these people made a choice to do what they did. Yeah, it's definitely mother energy or wife. And I'm hearing these people are burdened and they have a lot of problems and they're not being able to control what's going on in their life now in the 3D. And you're stepping into a very luxurious entry. So whether luxurious energy, unless you're the Empress, unless I can't say this right. I'm hearing whether you're the Empress or the Emperor, you need to listen to your heart because you're following into very heart energy. But I'm hearing, yeah, they're manipulating the energy, saying your person's not holy at all, and saying that because they're projecting, right? Just like what they've done to you your whole life, they were doing this about somebody else. I'm hearing, giving you unfounded fear to have you focusing on worst case scenarios and allowing your worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. And every time they come at you now, the divine is saying, just like how, you know, these people that were telling these stories saying that their gifts were stolen by this Empress or Emperor, these people are saying the same shit, right? Like, yeah, and you're going to be falling in love suddenly, I'm hearing, being swept off your feet or sweeping somebody off your feet. And I'm hearing that this person's already been proved innocent. If somebody was doing, like this Empress or Emperor was doing what they've been accused of, they would have been dealt with already, I'm hearing. And so whatever illegal activities that they were doing to try to frame this person or you, the authorities already know that's why the person that they were accusing isn't in prison. So it says change the way that you're looking at the situation. Yeah. I'm hearing whatever magic, whatever somebody was doing last night was immediately backfiring. And they were not expecting this fucking backfire. I'm hearing somebody's like, oh, fucking no. They're showing me the Tower card again. I'm hearing somebody is very on edge right now. Yep. 10 of fucking swords. Because they were wondering and checking in if they were caught about what they did last night. And I keep telling you guys that all the karmics are being watched, right? And these people don't want to believe that they're stalking you and they're being stalked, but they are. And now that this trouble is starting to arise and they're starting to see things not go the way they had planned, they're starting to freak out, wondering, oh, fuck, are we fucked? And they're all fucked. Like, actually fucked. And I'm hearing this grandmother energy, something tried to break up a couple, and she was in fear and anxiety. Yeah, unity. And that's her tower. She's wondering why stuff wasn't working because she put all of her energy into breaking your heart and break dreams. To have somebody else seen as dishonest and made this person feel like the person that they loved was not their true person, not their true partner, not their lover. Yeah, do the right thing for the right reason. Saying this Empress or Emperor, whichever side you're on, right? Spiritual manic community, yeah, is not who they think they are. So saying, yeah, they totally just tainting, again, place the roles. Yeah, see, you're the Emperor, I think, but trying to say that whichever one you are, Emperor or Empress, is trying to say that this person was doing something to stall out so they could win something. Saying that they weren't spiritually enlightened. And now they're angry because that person, you or your person, is clearly very, truly spiritually enlightened. And so now everybody knows that these people were playing these games, saying that people fucking stole their gifts and shit. And, like, it is not playing out at all how they think. Like, somebody really thought that they were somebody. And whoever was living in somebody else's energy or name, I'm hearing, stealing money, watching, stalking, trying to steal their lifestyle, copy everything they did. They felt like they were you or your person. And so now that this person's like taken their life back, they're trying to like report them and say that that person had stolen their life or something. It's the weirdest fucking weird psycho energy. Like, I'm actually seeing a judge looking at this bitch in the courtroom while she's saying these things. Like, they're like looking at the sheriff's like, we might need to cuff this bitch and take her to the hospital. You're the problem. Yeah, for sure. We're going to fix that for you. We're going to just get you out of this. It's okay. It's okay. Just come over here and get her. Yeah. Into like care, long-term care, they say. I just heard long-term care, danger to society, and you are seeing that clearly. Yeah, so you're realizing it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. And you're seeing who the real conflict is right now. And I'm hearing because this person's so obsessive, you're having a hard time releasing them. And that's the energy that they're trying to do for you. They're trying to keep you stagnant. And this is the need for more sleep or a vacation, and solutions that can come from meditation. So they're saying, like, don't rush, even though, like, this energy is trying to stop you. Yeah, brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. But at the same time, the Lover's right behind. With the King of Cups, yeah. With the 9 of fucking Pentacles. Okay, so this is material abundance, complete emotional fulfillment and harmony with a true divine union. Actually, look. Bang. And this one reads, true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, and a return to good health. A romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that will come from the heart, and going to get involved in a cultural or creative endeavor, which is bringing you into all that money. Reward yourself for all your hard work. You'll be happily and successfully self-employed and cherishing your guys' time alone. Right? Sitting pretty. They just said, yeah, there's Queen of Pentacles, baby. Be practical, but it says the ability to make anything more beautiful and meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Yeah, like no matter which side you're resonating on, yeah, new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, and a compassionate friend you can share concerns with. So either you're going to be making a love offer or somebody's going to be making one to you, and inviting you like somewhere or something. But, you know, place the rules wherever they resonate. But positive changes are on the way. A welcome relief from troubled times, and you'll be traveling or relocating. 6 of Swords, healing and leaving the ship behind. Yeah, immediate action, this says. See, that's what I was like saying, like, don't necessarily rush, but that's why I'm like, at the same time, they're saying like, well, I was trying to get some timing from here. But it says immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage in a passionate relationship. Absolutely. And this one still says that's patience though. So yeah, there's like a, yeah, because you have so much opposition immediate in your surroundings. Leo energy here. I'm looking at both the lions and the ladybugs, and they're showing, what does it say? Prepare for the possible challenges in your environment. Challenges in your environment. Look at these cards, they say. I don't know if you can see the lighting. Just take them in, they say so. Because that's your like final block. It's like you kind of understand how to get clear with your heart guidance, and they're saying if you don't, or if you're not clear, you do know, just sit and shut your mouth and shut your mind up and try to breathe for a few minutes. It's not even hard. And that guidance is going to pour into you. You're tapped in no matter what you think. It will. You just have to like make a little conscious effort to not let the 3D mind just like keep trying to understand it. That's the thing. You go into meditation, it's not like, okay, I'm going into my meditation, I need an answer. I mean, you can ask that, and you should maybe even, but it's just like, when you actually start to meditate, the point of meditation is essentially to get to like a 0 point field, your quantum field. And the quickest way to do that is to just distract yourself from your human mind. That's why we say focus on your breathing and stuff. Of course, it does help facilitate the relaxation in itself, but what it also does is just kind of distract you into, you know, an autonomous action. So like you're not really thinking, you're not wondering about dinner, you're not thinking if you're hungry, you're counting your breath. You know, it's very much using very minimal brain power. And so, you know, 1, 2, 3 minutes of that, and you're pretty much tapped in. Well, if you do this a little bit, it's not like you have to do it for 17 hours a day. If you did, you would be like a wizard. Just saying. I always kick myself. If I meditated 9 hours of the day and talked a lot less, I'm like, nobody would ever in a million years ever be able to doubt my prophetic gifts. Even like now that they do, it's really silly, I think. But like, not ever. I would just be like a walking, talking, all kind of already am, they say, but like even more. So I'll get there. They say I had to walk around, be my bait. So if you resonate with all this attack, I get you. I hear you. But it is really time for change. That's why they're saying like that immediate action, like it is in the next couple of weeks. I did just look over to the opportunity card, but yeah, renewal. See, that's judgment. The 10 of fucking cups. Are you kidding me? Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Now understanding your life purpose. Release judgments of yourself and others. Yeah, it's saying like, you don't even, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't feel like you are the person. You don't like confrontation at all. But these people are going to continue to try to block you. So they're like, just bow out, right? You don't need to fight with these people. You don't need to fight with the community. You don't need to fight with anybody. And you don't even need to hate on them and like demand that they like fess up and stuff, because some of you are going to be a little bit defensive like that. And I mean, understandably so, depending on like what type of fucking lied to, manipulated, and they almost ruined your like true love and stuff, like you might be angry. But for a lot of you, like the Ten of Cups, it's like an emotionally fulfilling life with family and friends, raising children wisely, with people you can trust. And see this boat, and the Ten of Cups is the ultimate happy family, emotional fulfillment card. Like it's the best one. It's all of the love and like all of the emotional fulfillment, like actually. And it's like you are supposed to leave your own legacy. So I feel like maybe you're somebody who really actually loves family. And so that's why you've clung to your toxic karmic family, who's not even like lovers. I feel like they're a bunch of narcissists like mine. But yeah, when we get stuck in that comfort zone, like that's why it was really hard for me to just break away. I'm like, but if I leave these people, I'm like, I won't have any people. And I love people. I love family. Like, I'm such a softie. I just can't wait to be a little old lady with my husband and our fucking big long table of our fucking children and our legacy, which is exactly the message I was trying to get to you. Like, you're meant to do that, right? So if you're being called to step away from a family dynamic right now and you're feeling that may be bittersweet, the divine's like, what the fuck? Follow your heart. You're the hierarch, right? You're the Mary. They're the Rhoda. So like step into your true energy, right? And for yourself, release the judgments of those people that just wanted you around because they were feeding off of you in some regard, keeping you in this unfounded fear your entire fucking life. So if you're somebody that's like afraid of commitment, afraid of everything, afraid of being vulnerable, afraid of intimacy, afraid of, you know, any of the emotional, intuitive things that come with that, they quite literally drive that into you in all angles all the time. So if it's not just like with their narcissistic personalities demonstrating a lack of love and all the things and making you think that that's not real and putting all that doubt in like verbally, they do this like with their mental programming, with the little triggers and everything. They want to keep you confused, stuck, and too scared to really like step in. And I'm hearing, give me your helping hand, hand in hand. Oh, I'm hearing the song again. Keep flying. It's been coming all day. Keep flying. Keep flying. You're too far away. I'm like hearing light language mixed with English. It's weird. Mine just wants me to flow with this, so I'm sorry about this, but deal with it. You're too far away, far from me, far from home. Oh, you're getting a voice activation. Far from me, far from home, far from home. Going deeper into the black hole, going deeper piece by piece. And I want to gather my pieces of my soul. Bring you home. Bring you home. Love you home. Love you home. Love you. Bring you home. Bring you home. Did you hear me moving from within? It's me, it's you, standing, the veil is thin. The voice that may not be yours, but it's a voice from within you. It's you heard me. I'm not one heart, one soul, one Right? They're like, what do you want? The unfounded fear and the sleepless nights? Or the 10 full cups of love? With the divine counterpart. Balance, that's temperance, that's a twin flame. For sure. Page of Cups again with the Two of Cups. Oh, I can't even make this shit up. Page of Cups is that offer of love, profession of love, gentle, sensitive, kind. And then you got the Two of Cups. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to somebody. Forgiveness and the resolution of problems. Don't give up. Your relationship will be healed. You just need to leave the opposing goals arising from differing opinions that are leaving you feeling at odds with yourself and others around these overly ambitious people. Conflict. All right, and that's what I was saying. Like, I'm feeling like you're just going to bow out. Like, I think, like, maybe, like, they'll just come home from work and you'll just be gone. That's what I said. Yeah, because they have you in your devil energy, the illusion of being trapped, having you place way too much importance on material items and getting caught up in fear and worry. I can't fucking make this shit up if I tried. Ego. And they love feeding that ego for you. Oh, okay. So first they wanted me to show you this, and I thought I was channeling something different, but then I caught this and see how it's like, there's two counterparts here, and they're like burning this like false Bible or false guide, they say. Oh, they're telling me just like, man, let's burn all these old rules of life because you guys are paving the way. They said it's time to step in to your power. Show some kindness to others, cautious but wise actions. See, that's you, Page of Pentacles. That's you also making an offer. But yeah, like I feel like because of all the opposing things around you, success that comes from dedication, self-discipline, and you'll be celebrating your accomplishments soon, being in the spotlight. Yeah, you're just gonna like cut and bow, they say, and then everyone will just like see you on TV in a couple weeks or something when you guys are like, they're like, they won the jackpot? What? They're where? Yeah, see the sun. What? That's what I keep hearing. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, and gratitude for having blessings of life. That's the sun. That's the happiest card in the tarot. Seriously. Oh, they're singing through me. But I'm not gonna. So yeah, Queen of Cups. But that's, you got to follow your intuition. Listen to your heart. Intuitive guidance that you can trust. Loving, comfortive, emotional, intuitive. That's why there's going to be forgiveness and a resolution of a problem. These people totally manipulated you. And they were playing around with this energy of whoever, I'm guessing it's like your true counterpart, right? This person that they were saying was a poser, when these people are posers, right? You know this. The real you knows that. But the false ego mask, the one that they've been keeping in the driver's seat, right? Sunflowers is something they say. That guy just liked things that were shiny, they say. But yeah, see, no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision, and you've had confusion that was arriving from over-analyzing the options that were presented. You'll be leaving that energy behind, is what you're doing right now. Yeah, Six of Swords. But like, that's where you're at right now. The desire to move on, Eight of Cups. To a more meaningful life, realizing it's time to move on, choosing to make a major life change, traveling or locating, positive change on the way, welcome relief from troubled times. Yeah. It's gonna be so great for you. I'm so jealous. Because that's what I was supposed to be stepping into. I'm not even going to read my cards right now because this is your reading, but, oh, I got the Tower. Yeah, see? Sounds about right. But let go of belief systems that no longer serve you. But yeah, see, that Tower literally shows a significant event that leads to wonderful opportunities with this couple here going over to that castle. Yeah, so you believe in yourself. Wonderful people. Balance of the world. Yeah, definite travel. You got like all of the positive cards in this deck. 10 of Cups, the Sun, the World. I mean, we got other positive ones, but like those three, like those are the top 3 out of 78 cards. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that's now complete. And I was just going to say that because it's major arcana. Like, this means, like, you're closing the chapter. So, like, if you thought your life has been, like, mostly one way, like, you just thought this was life. And I was channeling this energy in the earlier reading that if you're resonating with this one, you should watch that one. If you're called. But, like, you should, because I feel like this is a continuation of the same person's energy. Just a little bit of a different read, of course. But, yeah, you're closing a cycle. Like closing a chapter, like an actual life chapter with the Tower, the World, even the 10. A 10 is an ending and a beginning, but like it is a relocation though too, very much so. Travel, maybe just vacation, but no, they're saying you're going to move away from where you live currently. You will be relocating with this person. Maybe not right away though, right? But you guys need to go on vacation, they say. Yeah, there's a say vacation on it. Yep, the need for sleeping or more vacation. 78 cards on tarot deck. That one was right there. Again, I don't like to toot my own horn, but like clearly really psychic over here. Just so if your person is like me, no wonder they couldn't fool you for very long, or anybody else, and no wonder this is all backfiring on that silly bitch. Right? But yeah, it's funny. So if you, like anybody, if you belong to a group, because I got spiritual minded community, and somebody was actually saying that shit about like somebody else being bad luck because of what's been happening from them or something. No, that's just because your person, if that's your person and like you, are divinely protected. And so God fights your guys' battles for you, actually. It's just, yeah, God doesn't oppress or like, I mean, God causes pain and chaos and destruction. Let me tell you right now, God is fucking just. But God doesn't manipulate or like, do the shit that they would do. So it takes a little more time sometimes, but like when karma comes around from the divine, and the divine quite literally robs you of all your spiritual gifts, and you still keep pushing and attacking that prophet or that chosen one, that's why people start then dying, getting sick and stuff like that. Like legit, that's what's happening right now in your karmics lives. I'm telling you right now. And if you haven't seen it yet, you're going to be seeing it now. That tarot moment's here because the divine is really pushing you into this. And not to cause you the uncomfort that you currently feel in the hesitation because of your unfounded fear, which is why you need to get away from these people and their programming, God says. But like, to give you everything you ever wanted. And if you're like, what? Why me? What do you mean, why you? Why not you? You're looking around seeing anybody that's better than you? That's weird. You're surrounded by a bunch of evil fucking karmics. Shouldn't be that hard to fucking look around and call you the real MVP, right? But yeah, it says, don't worry. Take time to rest and plan some steps. Okay, so yeah, 3 of Swords. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will go stronger together from the situation, and sadness will heal time. Yeah, because it's kind of bittersweet. Trust me, I've been there, that stepping away from everybody. And right now I'm quite literally making that second big transition in itself. Like, fully stepping away from everybody, because like I still, even up until recently when I was really unlocking a whole, like, because when the divine wants to fucking unlock memories for me, like I can sometimes have like 60 fucking thousand, not kidding, like powerful mind-blowing revelations in one day, so much so that I'm like, I just have to rest then and then deal with it all over the next couple of days as it's like integrating, right? Which is sometimes what happens. So you might get like really stressed, you'll get a bunch of just shit coming through the day you don't know to make sense of. That's okay. Just really connect with your heart, right? Meditate on it, get some rest then, because that's okay. That's what they're saying. That's why they're saying that. And that's why you and this person need to go on a vacation. For sure. Well, one, because you guys deserve to have some fun. Two, you definitely can't be in the environment that you're in. And three, yeah, like because you guys are integrating so much, while you just keep making love, they say, like it'll just make it easier because the energy you'll be like in the highest 10 of cups vibrations you could ever be in. Yeah, see, look. Time to find or be a mentor. Take a break from society and commit to your spiritual growth. Hermit energy is usually like it's always like an alone energy, but like you've been alone mostly. Like your whole life, actually. They say you've always been a hermit and so is your person. So like this is a you and your person going together. This really is. And I mean, like, I'm not saying that you guys are gonna be locked at the hip, but Ace of Pentacles, yeah, a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a successful, very successful project, and a happy change in your career. Yeah, you and your person are supposed to fucking leave this generational wealth, right? And so like the divine, quite literally, I've been channeling that for months and months and months in separate energies, but like it's a very powerful collective energy that like, and that's how it works. Like follow your heart and then you'll get the money. And that's actually the divine trap. And thankfully I passed that, like when they very first asked me, and I knew it was a trick. They're like, so we need you to learn how to focus because we're teaching you a lot of things, the master said. They're like, so you're going to get all the things in life that you ever wanted. They're like, but what do you want to start to learn how to create first energetically? Love, because you've never experienced it, or money? And I'm like, well, duh, the love. I was like, since I already get the money. And they're like, yeah. And so then nobody believed me, and I didn't care what anybody believed because I know my path and I know everything about my life that they don't know, right? Justice, yes. You take time to review the details. You will win in the end. Justice for sure is here. Like, in the Two of Cups, see how that just popped out right in your face? Falling in love, making a serious commitment with somebody. Ooh, that's also marriage, Two of Cups, Justice, for sure. With the Ace of Pentacles, that's a fucking offer for sure. So you might propose to this person quite quickly, like maybe while you're on fucking holidays or something. Or maybe you should elope, they're saying, actually. But either way, take it how it resonates. Don't give up, though. This is a relationship that is all hands on deck are working on healing it, the divine says, because it's your destiny that the only reason you're not standing in it right at this very second soaking in all that love is because of the people around you. So the quicker, yeah, you might be King of Wands. Financial windfall, it says. Yeah, your leadership are needed now, and a financial windfall. So yeah, they say you're somebody that's more materially driven. So if you're resonating with having a divine counterpart, I'm assuming that if you're watching this, you must be the masculine half, because it's just how the energy goes. The awakened divine feminine, of course, like she awakens to the love of the souls first. So she feels what the masculine isn't even feeling on that deep level because he can't even touch that energy quite yet because he's only 3D ego driven and driven by money, right? Material gain, which blocks you from the love. And so I'm going to tell you right now, as a chosen twin flame and this powerful leader, we don't get the same 100 free passes and then we can just not pass go and not collect $200 and keep going around the board. We don't get that. We do not. We do not. And that's not like, you shouldn't be upset that like you don't get to just take a back seat to your life like everybody else does and stay asleep. You're a fucking king. You're actually leader, and so is your person. And it's not like what you do together would ever feel like anything less than aces, they say. Like, so that's why it's like, I don't know. They say as soon as you leave that fear behind, right? Reach out to others for assistance. Feeling challenged by money issues, yeah. They say that no matter what, because you were focused on the material in your current environment, like, I'm hearing shift to be shifted. And so what I was just saying about how like you don't get to just ignore it, like the divines will crash and burn your whole life just to push you in the right direction. And it's not to punish you, just like it's not punishment to show you right now all the truth about all the shitty people in your life and have you see that. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is the legacy wealth card. And I think I said that earlier. So now you got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, you lucky motherfuck. So take steps to ensure the financial security of your children and loved ones, making wise investments and honoring family traditions. But this is your own family traditions. Ooh, when I picked up these cards, and this might resonate, well, it's obviously going to. I got the weirdest channeled message. I picked up these cards 1,000 times. And I know that, like, fairies are real, but, like, they really want me to tell you, like, did you know that you have fairy blood in your lineage? I don't even know what that really means. I know a little bit about the fae energy. I know I resonate with them too, and I love them. Ooh, but they're savage too. They're like, that's why they've been portrayed as, like, evil in a lot of, like, mythical things. They're not. They are quite literally, like, the highest vibrational fucking elemental or whatever the fuck there is. But if you hurt somebody that they love, they quite literally will rip your throat out. Like, they will. They're very protective of their children and of the people that they love, right? Like, no. Ooh, now I'm seeing them with their little arrows, like, going out, and they're like, okay, well, now we're going to take all your power, and we're going to take all your power, and we're going to take all your power. Aw, sweet. I didn't know that the fays would bind. I always use the archangels for that, usually. Or depending on which witch wants to come into me, like, which fucking powerful goddess is like, let's bind those fucking whores. I'm like, okay, the fire goddesses are all up in my shit. Yeah, I connect deep with the fire. The fire goddesses giving me all sorts of initiations. It's cray. But yeah, you right now, they say, like, so I hope this video reaches you in time, beautiful soul, because you're in a very injustice type energy, and this says it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons to let your creativity take flight. Yeah, like, whatever it is that you and your person are going to create, it might not be just, like, one thing. It's not one thing, they say, but, like, it's so many things. But, like, I just see you, like, in your happiest little, like, inner child glory, quite literally like a little fairy in the woods forever now. And, like, with all that Pentacles energy, like, you're gonna actually be able to leave a legacy wealth. Like, so when I was showing you, or I didn't show you, but it's how my head, I was seeing it, telling you about my little vision there of having all my family with, like, a really long square table. That's why I see it like that, because, like, well, my house is gonna be fucking huge, because I don't even really per se, like, want a big house till we're really old. I just kind of want an apartment in every city in the world. But you're gonna have that type of wealth, and I've always known that I was going to too, and everyone always thought I was cray. So if you're resonating with that, it's because it's right around the corner. Like, literally right around the corner, they said. Like, even being held back from it, I just keep telling the earlier reading I was getting that too. You must have been, maybe you were gonna make an action towards this person potentially in the winter between October and December. I don't know what happened there, but something happened in October to December to really toss you down the karmic path and deter you from this destiny. And so the divine says that they had you on borrowed time all this time, and the divine's coming in for you to take what's yours, your person take what's theirs, and then you guys are going to take the whole world that's yours, kind of thing. And they're like, yeah, like, you need to, they said, and you won't, they said, but, like, there will be no explanation really on a lot of that to these people. They're just going to have to sit and watch you from the sidelines like the rest of the fans. Whether you resonated with being famous or not, one or two of you obviously has some fame in the future. Most likely both, but, like, you know, whatever you resonate with. Yeah, courage and karma. Bold moves, fearlessness, taking a leap of faith. Yeah, so that's the thing, though. Like, that's why the divine's like, look, get clear with your soul. You really are going to have to fight against all that fear programming. And you'll be so scared. But they're like, for like 5 seconds, because look, there's hope, optimism, faith, brighter days ahead. For like 5 seconds, they're like, just say the words, feel the love, the fear will be gone. And then if you don't go back into it, it'll never come back again. That's it. Was I saying keep flying? Yeah. They're like, just go. Just go. See? It's time to be confident, babe. Going for it. Self-love, self-worth, feeling deeply loved, success, self-belief, courage, supported, unstoppable, and secure. Damn right. You and your little mirror, hey? See? Ooh, what's this one? And gift. So maybe they're saying, because they said for forgiveness and resolution, just show up with a gift and say you love them. It's not even hard. So that's what they're saying. You're overanalyzing. Fear from overanalyzing. That's why they're saying, if you're wondering what you should do, just go there, pick a random wildflower on your way, and tell them you love them. Problem solved. Not even a big deal, right? Look, and you would have spent 17 years, they say, overanalyzing it. But you're coming together with your person. Unity, union, destiny, going on a date. Maybe ask them out. Becoming a couple, making things official, and meeting. because you guys are ascending together, rising together, remembering your divinity paradigm shift, get from taking your head out of the clouds and numbing. Yeah, this is freaking powerful. I'm so happy about this. And yeah, look, then you guys will be creating love. If you didn't know, because you are a twin flame, this is your energy. I don't know, whatever, label whatever you want. Counterpart, whatever the fuck. You guys are the true that. And so because you can, you know, see these negative self-fulfilling prophecies all around you, like just try right now for a second to get excited and imagine how it's going to be like to instantly wizard stuff with your love while you guys are just faying around all over the world. Like, let's meet up. I'm hoping that once we all step into our union energies that we could have these twin flame meetings, and like that'll be like the fucking best party anybody's ever been to in their lives, because all of the people there aren't pieces of shit. Everybody's a good person in that crowd, right? Choose the good side. But yeah, head over heels, loving self, healing, creating from the heart, and manifesting. Right? What did I say? You create the love, not the money, and then the money just comes because the love's there. Yeah, look at you guys, little two peas in the pod. Ooh, you might have to be having twins. I didn't say have to be having. That's funny that I said that like that. So that freaked you out, I guess, a little bit. But your other half probably is excited about it or something. But you are their perfect match. But yeah, no, I'm seeing 2 babies. You're meant to have twins. Because I've been channeling that for a little while for our collective energy. So much so that I'm like, I want those twins now. So somebody better come in and knock me up because I want twins. For those of you that didn't know, I literally had a miscarriage and I'm still miscarrying right now as of this morning. You would think I would be more sad. Trust me, I did cry. Only I was actually manifesting in a way. And I feel kind of guilty to even say that. But only because I'm not yet in union with my masculine. And so like, this is the last way that I ever wanted to have babies, like with the person that I love and want to be with forever, right? For our legacy and our fucking heritage and stuff. Like, no, I didn't want to baby trap my true love, you know what I mean? Like, no, I want him to want to put those babies in me. And so I literally said to the divine, I'm like, because I've lost so many babies to the attack, I'm like, I wouldn't even be that sad. I was, though. But I'm like, I don't think the baby's gonna make it because they amped up all the attacks. And then, yeah, no, overnight last night, I literally started to miscarry. So now I'm like, okay, good. Now I'm just making room then for twins because I could only, like, even though I got big really quick, I think there was only one in there and it was a boy. And I was real upset because I want a boy and a girl one. Anyways, yeah, infinite soul bond, union, unconditional love, intense soul lessons. You've been triggering each other, becoming one in soul merge. Yeah, like you and your person are already merged, like conversing and gift. Just show up, they say. Like, literally just show up. You don't even need to have a gift because they're saying, like, you're a gift to them, so maybe use that in your speech. I don't know. It says you're such a gift to them, protecting your love, dear to the heart, cherishing your union relationship. What's underneath they say? Seeking reassurance. Right? They say, like, if this is your energy and you watched the first reading and then this one, and if you didn't watch the first one, this one and that one, that's all that you need. You don't need to watch any more tarot readings or anything. If you're really still that confused, you must still have some of the residual fear on you. And so, in the beginning of this, I was saying, like, learn how to kind of protect your energy better. And that's why they're saying that, like, if you're not going to get away right now, you do, though. You need to get away right now. Time out. Time out. Separation, needing space to process new energy, stand your ground, divine protection. Not dealing in avoidance. Yeah. See? They're saying, like, that's why it was, like, right now. But, like, you know, there's, like, that hesitancy. It's, like, because you're still in the unclear energy, because you're in that same environment. You can't, like, once you're in your full vibration, I promise you it will be that quick. Like, you just intended, okay, well, now I'm not in that energy. No, now you're not, baby. But right now, you don't believe that as much. You would say it, but then you probably wouldn't even believe it as it came out of your mouth. And so, like, you're just, like, trying to positive manifest, cancel it out. Cancel it out. You know, with the faith doubt. This is why when you're in that love vibration with your partner, and it's just all aces and nobody gives a fuck about anything, boom, 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 manifesting. I promise this. But yeah, it says, wanting to know the future, scared of losing you, wanting to feel secure, missing you, wanting to be close, trying to read you. I'm hearing, they say what they mean and mean what they say. In your clarity, when you take this time out, you know that, which is why just go to them wherever they are. I don't know. I feel like, because I just looked at Journey to the Heart, so they must not be exactly where you are. I don't feel like you have to travel across the world to them. But yeah, respect, holding each other in high esteem, honoring each other, wanting to do good by you, being true to yourself, facing your true north pathway to love, and following your heart. Like, the divine's like, look, and I just want to say dude. So, like, I know there's going to be a lot of feminines here, but, like, the divine's just like, dude. For, like, the last, like, year, I feel like, because I've been channeling since that winter energy, they said they quite literally, like, have given you so many signs. Ooh, now they're showing me, I saw that look for a sign card earlier in the early reading, and I said lightning might be significant, but I never showed the card. And the card, like, literally shows somebody getting struck by lightning, and divine guidance, like, coming down as a fucking lightning bolt. The divine's like, I couldn't make it more clear for you. And so if you're confused, you just need to get away from everybody and shut your phone off. If you didn't catch the earlier read, I'm trying to educate people about mind control. This is why I like never almost ever now use my Bluetooth, because I know that they were using that to try and fucking do all my programming. And then that's why the divine had me starting to study, and Charlie said it was for a future book. I'm going to make a video about it too, because like I need to go on the vacation with my person, because that's probably why we're going to be so rich too. Because as soon as he just gets with me and I can feel fucking safe and at peace for once, like I got a fucking $1 million worth of shit already to pump out right now. So like, you guys are just going to create whatever you want. It's going to be so great. Look, commitment, magical love, destiny. I'm just reading them and not showing you. Oh, and gift. So the gift is significant. I guess you want to show up with the gift. Doesn't have to be a ring though, if that's freaking some of you out, but like you are going to be committing to your person. You love this motherfucker, whether it's the girl or not, but whatever. Love that heals, heart energy, your love affects those around you, the third energy. Yeah, that magical love, third energy. That's a powerful energy. So if you don't know, they say to educate you. That creative life force energy that flows through you both, but it starts with the divine feminine half. You have half of like divine feminine energy in you, but like when you guys are actually linked and you are aligned with self, so you guys have the inner union and the external union, you make a separate third quantum actual field. Like it's a measured scientific thing. That's why everybody in the world tries to stop twins from being together, because we are then like an evolved species and like a next level thing on our own, because we're more divinity than we are as human as them anymore. It's true. Our energy is different. You walk into rooms, it shifts. Like already you might notice if you are the masculine half and you're feminine awoken before you, you might notice that like, and maybe you have this energy too, they're telling me big dick energy, but like your person walks into a room and no matter what, she commands the room. And that's because she's already in that energy that you're just about to step into. And then when you guys are together, that's why I refer to that as like golden twin flames, because it's like there is like a golden glow around you guys. And like people are fucking attracted to that, but like all energies are attracted to that. So that's why you guys got so many obsessive karmics, including your closest family members become obsessed with karmics, because yours' energy is just too spastic for them. And that's why you and your twin trigger each other when she's in the higher vibration and I'm catching you the masculine vibe. But I know not everybody is here, but home, yeah. So you guys are probably moving in together pretty quick, they say. But yeah, obviously they're making this commitment. But either way, yeah, happening soon. Soul path meant to be, fated, guided by spirit. And they're saying, like, no matter what, these people were so dumb to ever think they could stop this. And, like, how fucking rude of them, too. Because, like, if your story's kind of like mine, everybody in my life, for one, knew me and then, like, lied all about who I was to everybody, which was really kind of weird and funny to me. But then they knew who I loved. Like, actually. And they're the only people that knew that I loved him for, like, 10 years. I didn't tell anybody that. I told like maybe 4 people, my ex-best friend of 20 years and my closest family members. And they still, after all this time, and I like go because they just like to play stupid and whatever and gaslight me all the time. Yeah, twin flames. Like show up, and like who have you even been seeing? And I was like, what do you mean? Just chat. They're like, who? And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Like my twin flame, that's who, you know. Like, they just played so dumb. And then I found out, like, and I don't even remember exactly which ones I heard it was. Coming forward, I love you, see? But then, like, one of those karmic energies actually had the audacity to tell him, like, something different. Like, that I'd, like, said I'd loved somebody else or something. I was even on a false twin journey, and everybody still knew that for 10 years, I loved Chad. Like, actually, always did, and never told him. So, like, how dare you guys lie about that stuff? So I'm assuming that there's, like, some shit going on in his family, too. Whereas, like, they were, like, trying to make sure, like, they saw that he loved me, even if he tried to hide it, and he's a really good faker. But they knew. And they still wanted to crush that at any fucking cost for their own fucking sick pleasure. Like, they did a lot of other things, but even that in itself, like, they don't deserve him. They're fucking assholes. But yeah, he's so sudden epiphanies for you, beautiful souls, answers, aha moments, falls into place, knowing, feeling accompanies the insights. So yeah, that intuitive guidance, that's what I was saying. If it's too much, just rest, because you're catching up to your feminine, and so you have to look at your feminine, actually, to gauge what you might be going through at this stage in your awakening, because you're now going through your fucking, like, fast track awakening. Like, quite literally, you are being caught up to your feminine right now. You are being energetically caught up now. So that's fantastic. That means that you've done so much inner work, and so is your feminine, with this magical love that you guys share, that, like, it's done both the jobs now. So, like, your love actually awoken your feminine first. So if she started to be spastic for however long, like, the twin flame divine feminine, because that was a couple of year ride, that was your fault, and what you're going through now is her fault. But there's no blame, right? Everybody just gets their prize. But yeah, you're being cracked open, right? To the love, opening your heart, surrendering, letting go of fears, dissolving the egos, expressing your true feelings, courage, being authentic, and trying. I loved when I made this one, actually. I thought it was so cute when I first drew it out, and then I, like, digitized it. Yeah, and for those of you that aren't aware, because right now I'm so broke I couldn't pay my fucking website fees because of all the oppression that I'm under, but I have these cards for sale, so I guess I'm going to create, like, a little Etsy shop for in the interim. But otherwise, lovelightlunacy.com is still going to always be the website, and these are available for sale on there already. And this is the Divine Lovers Oracle. They won't look exactly like this. This is a hand-cut deck, so yours will be a lot more aesthetically pleasing. If you click a link, if there's one available at any point in this video, if I remember, you'll see how pretty they are. And then right behind those is coming my Celestial Whispers Oracle. So I've been using these quite frequently. I don't know if I've actually introduced them to you guys, but yeah, these are my babies. And so I'm gonna have quite a few actual decks. You guys see that I make, like, a lot of message cards, but I have, like, a lot of other like divine timing, specific kind of ones. I'm making a very, very unique yes or no deck that I've never ever seen of any kind like this before. That'll be pretty proud of. Can't tell you guys when. I'm attacked so much that, like, that's what I mean. Like, I've got a $17 billion worth of things I need to make right now, but I just need to be able to have 5 minutes of peace, which these fucks are trying to keep me from at any cost, which is exactly why the Divine's got to catch up my masculine too very quick. If not, and we're not doing that though, but, like, there is a possibility of a soul walk-in for the masculines that really don't answer the call. That is a thing, and they say it's such a rare thing, but they say not for fucking twins of this level spiritual hierarchy, and not when this fucking feminine is such a soldier. So that's great, because, like, now I've released his energy. It's actually weird. Like, I still love him and want to be with him and hope that it's going to change, but, like, I'm moving full forward ahead no matter what now. Before, I was saying, like, I'm going to do that, but I was like, I didn't want to, and I was really trying not to, and I was like, I'd rather sit here and almost die. Like, actually, I've been allowing this shit to happen, because, like, I could have moved across the country before. You know, I could have went and hidden in a cave before, but the Divine, like I've been telling you guys for months on here, which is why I'm so happy I always just get to explain things on camera as a true leader, so you can see all the true authenticity on this path play out with your own eyes, right? That I was waiting and had to be close enough, because my masculine's my purpose, and he had to be set free. They say he's free now. I mean, I don't know where that motherfucker's flying at, because he ain't flying over here, but so hopefully he's learning his lessons right now, because he's going to be liberated and break those chains to release himself from that karma, so that we can go frickin' freak around like Fays and be rich. But anyways, this is your reading. I love you. This is so powerful, though. Just legit, if you're confused at all, God says right now, go outside, get away from any people, turn the phone off. You can listen to music, just try not to have Bluetooth if at all possible, because you are having people use Bluetooth to get through to your mind for subliminal programming. So you just want to make sure that while you're trying to get real clear, you just eliminate any possibility that there's going to be anybody in your head. So no phone, no humans. And then just go. They're showing me you on, like, a really nice little scenic spot, like a chill spot. But don't just sit there and think. Just try counting your breath. It's, like, the quickest thing for people that are new at meditation. If you're not new, well, then you already know what to do, and don't listen to my stupid beginner instructions. But if you're not well versed, it's not a whole thing. People make more of a thing of it, and if you're a person that overly thinks, then you're one that might be more have the tendency to do that type of stuff, right? Like, overanalyze something that doesn't need to be overanalyzed at all. I always like, keep it simple, stupid, is what the divine literally says to me, because like, stop making it complicated. Just count your breath. And then every time you catch yourself daydreaming again, don't be like, oh man, I failed now after only 4 minutes and I got over. Why'd you just fail for all those many more seconds going down the spiral? No, they're just like, those thoughts are like clouds in the sky. When you become aware of it, you just like notice it and let it go by. And then you just keep going back to counting the breath. So if you find yourself in thought, right? As soon as you do that, don't backtrack with the, hesitation. Just, okay, I was thinking again. 1, 2, 3, count, feel. It's simple. And then when you actually get yourself, as you'll know, and it won't take very long if you practice it like how I say, into that like 0 point field, it's actually a good place to be. But then your body will start to fidget and stuff a little bit, just because it hasn't been at rest, especially because you're an anxious person and you've been being kept in fear for your like pretty much whole life. So like relaxing, like fully relaxing, which is why vulnerability probably is hard for you, is going to be a little bit of a challenge, which is why they say like that's why you guys have to go to this like rest vacation thing together, because like in the presence of love there really is no fear. And so like that's why when you're with your person, I don't think like 99% of the time you don't feel that way. You don't feel all that anxiety and all that stress and all that stuff. It just is, right? It's easy, it's flowing, because even if you weren't, committed to in love with them, you had love for them and they'd love for you, and that love always has been flowing between the two of you, like it always will. And so it's just, even if you weren't the most vulnerable, I think like they're saying that like you would find yourself slipping into that naturally, but yet here you are having to try to force yourself in. Why? Because you're not with them. Actually, it's that simple. That's why, like for me, and I've been trying to teach you guys how twins work, I have to stay in somewhat physical close proximity to my twin while he's been going through this, because we're actually linked. That's the real thing. And mine's a turtle. So if you've been moving slow, exactly, clammed up, introverted, withdrawn, it's just because you need to get clear. Get away from these people. But yeah, conversation and peace is here. And so I think this dissolve unwanted thoughts. Yeah, dissolving unwanted thoughts. You provide peace to them. Wanting to forget the past, and knowledge brings peace. Right? Who needs the past? Like, I think that's why like you were freaking out about what to do. That's why they say just like, get this, there's a gift. You must want to get a gift or something. Maybe you're a gift giver. I feel like your person like is obviously going to be very appreciative of a gift. Like who wouldn't be? So like do whatever you feel called to do. But the divine's like saying like don't make that a thing that's going to stress you out more and slow you down more, because you're just doing nobody no favors at all by being that silly. Wanting to provide for you, feeling protective over you, your union is divinely protected, stronger together. See? Stronger together and living together in silence. Yeah, they're saying like it's time now. I'm looking at the karma card, but I'm looking at the scales. So like they balance the energies now, which is why you're being raised. And like, if you feel ego when I say that, shed it right now. That you're being raised to the level of your feminine, because like she was just energetically higher vibrational than you, but only because she was forced into that ahead of you so that she could unlock you to your freedom. But you're catching up, and if you resonate like. I've been saying since the beginning of my awakening, and it actually used to make my ego really mad, because when I would tap into my fucking divine other half soul, I would be like, I think that motherfucker's more powerful than me. And I'd be like, I don't even know in which regard. But I was like, he's not even awake yet, and I feel like he's stronger than me. And I was like, that's not fair. I'm so psychic. But yeah, now I'm like, well, that motherfucking, of course he is. It's my other half. Everybody better move, bitch. Get out of our way. Mr. and Mrs. don't fuck with us. That's what I always fucking channel. It's funny. But yeah, get advice from someone professional and objective. Yeah, they're saying like you can't be around any people around you. You are not getting good advice, and they're actually saying you're going to be this person. So they're saying don't get advice from somebody objective. You're actually going to be that. So Marissa, like there's gonna be some fame. I don't feel like you're so much like buying into that whole fame vibe, so maybe it's your other half that will do something, or maybe it's just something that you guys create together that will like bring in some sort of fame abundance. But like no, they're saying that like you're so wise, they say, and you're a natural born leader, right? And now that you're gonna be stepping into true power, like you are the King of Swords energy. The King of Swords is like the most honest, But like that's why the King of Swords energy kind of sometimes can read as like an unemotional, cold individual. They're not. They're completely balanced in their emotions and their logic. But because they're so knowledgeable, experienced, and fair-minded, they can't allow their emotions in for the decision making, right? So if you've got a very, intuitive, fly off the seat of their heart kind of other half, right? Well, then even if you're resonating as that King of Wands energy, that charismatic, passionate leader, like the balance of the union, right, is for you are the logical mind. So even though you're trying to step into your intuition right now, that's the balanced union is different. And so I do feel like you're going to lead a lot of probably masculine energies. And so, ooh, I love that. You're going to step into your purpose. I really hope that my twin does, because like what they're showing me what you're going to do, if this is your reading, is like our purpose here is quite literally to lead everybody from the dark side to the light, actually. The chosen ones, the prophets, the messiahs. If you read anything in the Bible, they go around from town to town, getting all the evil people on the side of Jesus, showing them their true power, like actually. So I feel like, because we're going to be stepping into this new earth, because you're such a powerful leader, like you're going to be like shifting, paradigm shift. That's what they're saying. Oh, no wonder you guys are going to be remembered for something. Yeah, you're going to be like, because you have a way about like helping people when you've gone through certain experiences, right? And whether you knew, or believed it or admitted it up until this point or not, it's going to be undeniable now that you are this twin flame spiritual hierarch. Like, legit. So, like, even though you guys will be dancing around doing whatever the hell you want, like, you're going to feel it. I feel like that's part of your purpose, and you maybe didn't know that. Because, like, I feel like you guys are going to create a lot of things together. Possibly you're both artistic, because I was saying creative endeavors. Maybe it's music, because I was channeling on some music for you guys, but who knows what it is. It's probably all those things, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I see like public speaking, like TED Talks types of shit, like Jordan Peterson, all that type of stuff, like bringing people lots of guidance. Like a lot of people are gonna learn from your wise ass, right? And it's because you're this balanced leader. Aw, there it is. Yeah, you guys are gonna have twins. This is like an energy of romance from the past, but I was just looking. It's also about children. I'm gonna see a boy and a girl. Children or childhood, the return of people of romance from your past. Yeah. With the Ace of fucking Swords, yeah. You gotta go in. You gotta go in with some truth, they say. This one says, don't be deterred by the challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately at this time. And there's amazing ideas you're having that should be implemented. They're saying you're wondering about maybe the gift is like you taking your person somewhere. Do that. Earlier I was channeling like, yes, do that. Do that very, very much and very hard. Yeah. Eight of Wands. Stress that comes from having too many things going on, and successful multitasking, sudden events or changes, but it's also travel. Ooh, there's going to be an explosion of something too. I said lightning strikes earlier on this video, but I said boom on the other video. I thought it was going to be right below my ass, because they're quite literally trying to kill me exactly where I'm sitting right now. And they're just trying to fucking make me fall through the floor again or something. Same shit they were doing in my other house when I was like tripping on acid and I didn't know they were dosing me. And then I was like, oh my God, this fucking whole house has a faulty foundation, after I knew they were doing construction for like a week or two below me. They've got the same shit going on legit as I even talked to you guys, as I've been making this reading. They've been amping up the machine thing, and they've been gassing me in here. So if you haven't noticed, my eyelids have gotten more swollen since the beginning of this video. If you like to fact check, rewind the damn video. There you go. But anyways, I keep hoping that they're going to boom something below me, because I'm like, the sooner they fucking blow something up and somebody dies right below my ass, the sooner that I can be on to the next stage of my journey and over with this fucking same old song and dance. And the divine, I channeled it for your reading earlier, I think, because this is your reading, you should watch the earlier one. And the divine says they're going to put a divine, like, net over you or something. As I was looking at this energy, the divine's like, yep, we're doing the same thing for you. They're going to blow the fucking floor out, and you're just going to be sitting there floating like a little fairy with your wings. So don't worry, you're so divinely protected. Just go have the best time and the best life. And then if my masculine ever makes it, and I don't have to wait 27 years for a new one or something, let's link up when we're on vacay. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Yeah, like follow your heart. Follow your damn heart. Okay? It's time to make really cool things and step into that leadership energy, because you know why? There are no, like, maybe not none, but like almost none, like honorable male leaders in this world. Like, actually, we see a lot of very low toxic masculine leadership in this entire fucking planet, which has ruined society. It has. I mean, of course, then we have about the toxic femininity. We've got all the toxic stuff. So, short form, your like main purpose as twins actually is to demonstrate proper leadership and divine balanced union. That's why you guys have to come into union and have to go through these lessons. It's part of the thing. If you don't step into the love, you don't get the money, you don't get the things, and you don't get all the like authority, like global authority. Not that most people like really want it, but like when you realize what you're doing and the value that you have, that's why that fuels your passion. So that's why I kind of cut myself off there. I do that a lot, but a lot of your purpose, like I was going to say, is like really you're going to feel passionate about wanting to share stuff because this is real, right? And I guess if it's energy from similar energy from earlier, you may or may not resonate with like a Masonic community or cult community, coven community, whatever you want to call it. They're all cults. But anyways. And so, yeah, I feel like you're going to fucking like, when we go through that shift and people start to see, because whether it's not like from on camera and far away or like whatever, people are going to watch you and your twin do everything that like you guys said you're going to do and like just do the damn thing, right? Trust me, beautiful soul. Everybody's going to want to be fucking learning from you and having what you have. Everybody in the world. That's why they're all trying to stop you right now, because they're jealous because they don't have a fucking chance at it. But the truth is they actually do. But somebody's got to start somewhere to be able to show these motherfuckers, right? You are the next contestant on the Twin Flame Life is Grand. You just gotta follow your heart and get rid of that fear. And do it right now. Because boom. Alright? Diamond Feminine's out of here, they say. So, love you. Thanks for being here. Have so much hope and faith. Go. Go now-ish. Like, go now to meditate as you're hearing this. And then go get them. Maybe they're gonna be blown up. Just kidding, but maybe. I don't know. I had to say boom in your reading, and I'm actually quite literally trying to prepare myself for a little bit of a fire and explosion today. Considering I have $0, I'm like, oh great, do I have to actually go walking down the road with my backpack today? I'm like, I will do that, but like, I know you're not giving me millions of dollars, but don't make my queen ass do that. Send in a person. So, just saying to give you the same energy, because yeah, like, when I was looking at that King of Wands, like your leadership skills are needed. Oh, and that's what they were trying to say. So, like, you and your person balance each other, right? And you know that you feel, like, a different energy in their presence. Like, I'm hearing, like, they actually might need you a little bit right now. Especially because if they've been going through these things first, you actually both do need each other. You will balance each other out in just being in each other's energy. It'll be less spastic because you just have one part, going a little bit whatever. The other one comes in with the higher vibration and just calm it down. Balance it out. But yeah, windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, and a happy change in your career. So yeah, because as you like go through the awakening, so that's why they say go get some rest and stuff. I feel like while you guys do that, I don't know if maybe you guys like to play games or cards or something. They keep showing me jackpot with all that opportunity energy. Jackpot, jackpot, jackpot. So potentially you guys will like, I don't know, get a gift, or like maybe one of you will get an inheritance that somebody stole from you, or like a lawsuit. Like, I don't know. I'm just feeling like not like earned money, like so much so like either, yeah, like a win money, a gift money. There's going to be something like, don't worry about money, because I feel like if you're worried about that right now, that's why the divine's like, you have to follow your heart first. We're not going to let you have the money until you choose the love. I was trying to tell my masculine a little bit without like making it seem like I was making excuses, and try to tell some other people. I'm like, I would be so rich right now if my counterpart wasn't in opportunist energy, is what I said to him. He's like, what? And I was like, the divine's quite literally saying to me, and I'm like, and I know it from my soul level. If I were to step into my full abundance right now and he picked me, he was in opportunist energy and he wouldn't be following his heart. I would be therefore slowing his ascension. They said I could not do that. And so I said, that's fine. Keep all my money then until he chooses me. That's fine. I don't need any of the money. And like other people didn't get that because they're 3D driven. I'm like, no. I'm a fucking soldier. I'm a light soldier and I'm a love soldier, and I love my person and I committed to my person. So let them rock me then. Right? Rock this fucking boat, blow the floor out, tip me over. I don't care. Wake up my person, please. So then you get the money. And so now that I'm choosing myself and having to potentially leave without him, because like I am going and he's not here with me, right? So I'm like, you guys gonna do that thing? But I'm like, whatever, it's just going down now. And I feel like you're in a very similar energy. So I was like, let's link up on vacay. But things are gonna be so great. It's like, I'm trying to like tune into where you're at, because you're shifting so much right now. Like you're about to like This is why, like, in not too long, you're going to step into that leadership energy, because I feel like you doubted your person a little bit. Like, you knew who they were, I feel like, in your heart. But you couldn't quite understand, and nobody could who doesn't go through this, what they went through when they went from, like, 0 to psychic over a few months. Because you're doing it now. You're going from 0 to psychic over a few months. So, like, whether you resonated as being intuitive before or whatever, you're unlocking all your spiritual gifts by following your heart. And then once you get with the person, right, and you guys create that vortex, like, trust. You're going to be, like, getting so, it's just going to come in, and because you guys are going to be in, like, this balanced energy, I don't feel like it's going to be quite as difficult for you as it was for the feminine half, but it still is, like, right now. And that's why they're saying you got to get out of that fear vibration. You got to get away from those people, take this rest, and focus on your spiritual growth right now. Because if you just get into that love vibration and you're lucky enough to be able to do that with your person, it's not going to be hard. It's not going to be exactly that your feminine half would have went through, because they were alone, but you have them, and they're standing in their power. If you're at this level of awakening, your divine feminine did her job. It's time for you to do yours, they say. Love you.